I'm saying we should get a record from one and everything. That fresh SD card, bro. Record already. Alright, what I said, feel me? I should just myself.
Like, what we doing, nigga, like what's it, YouTube or?
Nah, bro, we gonna keep this chat, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We gonna go out this shit really. I thought we had Kevin with a name, so I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
Should figure that shit out. Okay.
What's good, world? You know, it's your boy Dom, artist and illustrator here in the city of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Got some artwork right here. Got my brother. What's his name, bro?
You know what I'm saying? This is Josh, bro. Go by Pay sometimes, go by Rack sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I really just, consider myself some kind of artist, you know what I'm saying? I make music, I rap, take pictures. I really do everything, bro. Like, I just be trying to get money. You know what I'm saying? I be creative.
Editor, make sure you zoom in on that right there.
You know what I'm saying? That's that RackzClothing right there. I got that RackzClothing too, you know what I'm saying? I think my money can't buy happiness, bro. It's some real statement, bro.
Gotta make sure you put your money where your mouth is.
Oh, man. So, like, tell me, what's your plans for life, bro? Like, you feel me? Like, I'm trying to, they gotta learn about you, gang.
Soon. Yeah, used to be a difficult question for real, though. I mean, I always be telling people, like, everything, somebody ask me, well, I got, like, 5-year plan and stuff like that. It's literally like the same thing I'm doing now, just at a higher level elevated, you know what I'm saying? Doing more with it. But overall, I feel like when it comes to like the impact I'm trying to make, it's just very much community heavy focus. Everything that I do is trying to uplift others, trying to uplift the community around me and stuff. So that's really what I'm doing with the art. You know what I'm saying? This is y'all first time really meeting me for real, me and both of us. But the studio space that we're in right now, it was a part of a residency program. I don't know what a residency is. It's pretty much when it can be a nonprofit organization or any type of institution recruit artists with the goal of you being able to experiment more with your craft, like develop your art practice more, like what you're trying to do with the arts. And for me, like I said, it's really that community thing. So with the studio space that I was gifted, we can talk about it later. I was using this space to run a community arts program for the youth, where we revitalize the studio space and like create murals and things like that. And that was like gonna be real cool. We got cut short, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna talk about throughout the mission, throughout the podcast, and everything like that. And this is one of the murals I was working on. Had some teams designing with us. This picture is actually a piece of my roommate, my boy Royce. He gonna end up coming into one of the podcasts too eventually for sure. That's really it for like. I'm really big on like community impact, but like, starting off in the city of Detroit, but also like trying to take that shit everywhere for real. It's like. Yeah, try to give the youth the opportunities that like I know I wanted. Like I feel like I got a lot of opportunities growing up, but it was also different things where like age was a barrier, trying to like set people back and shit. Like whenever I wanted to,
Trying to break that barrier.
yeah, exactly. Like whenever I want to apply for some shit, like you gotta be 18. All right, cool. I turned 18. You can't be in college. I'm like, fuck am I here then? So like.
Then you turn 18, you gotta be 21.
Yeah, exactly. So like, and just stuff like that, just trying to give the youth those opportunities without them having those brackets, or like trying to keep it at a limit just because you so and so age. Like, you got the talent, you got the grit. I feel like that don't really make a difference. You know, if you got the wisdom, the knowledge, everything, age don't make a difference. So that's what we trying to do for real.
Nah, that's real, though.
Same question to you, my boy.
I mean, for real. Actually, I just gotta tell the story. I gotta tell the short story right now. Like, for real, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling like I'm at lost for a minute, bro. And like, I'm not trying to just give like the credit to like me taking shrooms or whatever, but like, honestly, like, bro, for real, like, tip, I had a good trip. Like, I took some shrooms one day, and you guys gotta look it up. I had this thing called ego death. It's basically like, where you lose all your emotions, like, you know, like, everything you know about yourself is just die, bro. Like, and then it really make you just like rethink about life, bro.
Yeah, you get
Like
like a rebirth moment.
yeah, so it's like when that happened, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like on the show, like I went through like all the emotions, but like I was extra happy. Like I'm talking about like some of the happiest I've been in my life, bro. Like I'm doing it around people, I'm telling them like, bro, I forgot.
It's been a minute for that for both of us. I feel like.
Yeah, like bro, last couple years been real fun on the mental for sure, bro. There's a lot been going on, so it's like. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, and I feel like I've just been repeating the same stuff lately, bro. It's like, I've been trying to progress like this or something holding you back for real. And that's what I'm saying, like, so, doing the shows, bro, like, I'm telling people, like, I'm around, like, this is the happiest I've been in my life. And they probably thinking it's crazy, but I'm low-key being serious. Like, that feeling of happiness is really important. I really forgot what that felt like generally. So yeah, that happened or whatever. And just like after the trip was over, like actually no too. At the end of the trip, bro, that's when it really hit you though. Like after you had that real happy moment, you gonna get real sad. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was really going through it, you know. It was just you really think about your whole life, and then you just like look on the future different. Like you know, you think about like in a couple of years, you know, some of your loved ones gonna be gone. You think about in the past, like you could have did this and that in the past, and you would have been somewhere else right now. Or you thought, or you know, you just thinking about like, bro, like. I thought I'd be just a little bit better right now. I thought I'd be, you know, a little bit more successful. Like, but not to say I'm not doing nothing, but it's I just thought I was gonna be good right now. So,
What do you feel like? Like what's the stress that you put on yourself that make you feel that way? Like you feel like you're not doing enough?
well, one like you know, big thing about my life is being rich. Cause I feel like at the end of the day, bro, the world revolves around money. Like people say money is real or evil. Like I get they say it because you know money do bring that. It bring hate from other people, bro. And you feel me? Like yo, money shouldn't be the only thing in your life that bring you happiness. Like you know, you should be happy from love, from having friends, from family, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Them connections should be where to live at. But at the end of the day, bro, you need money to survive, bro. And something that make you survive, it should make you happy. Like you eat food, you be happy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like anything, you feel me? So. It was just like, that was the main issue with me, is money. Like, you know, my pockets just not where I want them to be. But that's like, you know what I'm saying? That's in the plan, bro.
I think that's just a big thing when it comes to just our community in general. Like young black people, they just like, since we don't come from that generational wealth, like regardless, like obviously, some of y'all white folks out there, you know what I'm saying? I don't come from riches either. I get it. Like when you put into a system where it's literally not even built for you to get there, it just makes you want to drive more towards it. So when you don't have it, you just like you either have it for it, you get a little taste of it, and then you lose it. You like, damn, I gotta get back to it. I gotta get back. So I definitely understand that shit. But it's definitely the same for me. Like it's hard. I don't even know if it's like necessarily it's hard to say if it's an artist thing, if it's a black thing, if it's a man thing, but like a lot of my accomplishments, it'd be hard for me to even like digest them fully.
Yeah, like accept that junk.
Yeah, it'd be like, damn, like I actually did do that for real. Or I'd be real hard on myself when it comes to the things that like where I'm at in life, and be like,
for sure.
Yeah, like I'm 19, I get it. Like I got like all these different awards and things like that when it comes to.
Hey, you got it, bro. You got connection with people. You done met some people.
I met some great people. Like got some good connections.
There's some opportunities that some people never get in their life.
That's what I be saying in my head. Like I've done things at 19 years old so far that like people will never be able to do in their life or never have been able to experience. It's just like
it's just not enough.
The constraint that I have on myself though is like, or where I know I could be right now, is like, bro. What's going on, what's going wrong. I think a lot of that too is just like comparison, you know, like comparison is the enemy of all joy. I can't really think of the word to say.
Because at the end of the day, you're gonna compare yourself to somebody who's in a better position than you. Right. And that's my problem too, bro. Like my main problem is like bro, I done did some of this stuff in my life, like with the YouTube, bro. I had my first successful video for me and JT, bro. After that, I really stopped.
That was the
Not even the, not even the, it was the, it was, no, not that one, not that one. It was the one where we was asking girls to like rate themselves.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I got like 3K views on that. But really, like, after that, I stopped. Like, I slowed down to 2, but it's just like that with everything. Like, you know, when Rack Productions was really going, like, you know, I moved and I was going to try to continue it outside, but I mean, I was trying to continue with the Houston or whatever, but it's like, I just wasn't, I don't know, I just didn't have the same connection to Houston. I didn't care about it enough. Like, I didn't focus on it no more, on the pictures for real. Like, I wasn't really grounded for it. And then, you know, I had my camera again, so that really like discouraged me heavy. But I was already discouraged from it, but that like really did put a pin in it, like really slowed me down with the photography. But you know, I'm trying to ease my way back into it because like at the end of the day, it's really something I enjoy. Like it might not be my main focus, but I for sure do.
You got a strong passion for it, and they still too.
Yeah, but and that's one of my other like real big issues, bro. It's like I'm a perfectionist, gang, so I want to be the best at something. And I like if I get into something, you know, I'm gonna be like, you know, I'm cold at it, you know, I'm gonna really mess with it. But then, you know, when you get into something, bro, you see other people in that field, you see other people doing what you're doing, and you see somebody better than you. Exactly, like you see somebody better than you, that discourages you, bro.
Yeah, at the same time, because like, one of the students I was working with, like I was talking to their teacher, and they was talking about how like they really talented student, and yeah, you know, like everybody got their own issues, like they have problems at home and things. But her whole thing was like whenever she do some work and I get around other people, it would be like that's also doing equivalent work or even might be better than her. She like, yeah, nah, I don't this shit away. Like I ain't trying to do this shit no more.
That's real though, bro. Like
I was gonna say though, like the lesson in that though, like you're not gonna get better unless you around a lot of times you around better people.
Yeah, so it's like you can't even
take advantage of that thing and just look at it from a positive note. Like the fact that you around these people that's better than you around them for a reason is to elevate yourself at the end of the day. And potentially, you
Say a little technical difficulties and shit.
Had to pick it back up. I ain't even got my pants on no more. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I'm saying? That's it. Might as well just answer while we on the cuz.
What's the word, my boy? That deal. You said what? You said what?
When you trying to see my new hit movie Sinner,
What?
Niggas on, we trying to see sinners.
Hey, cuz, bro, ask him a question, bro. Ask him something about life right quick, gang.
Hey, man, what's today's word, bro?
what you mean?
What's today's word?
What does that mean, bro?
What's today's mathematic, brother?
The day's mathematics?
Yeah, bro.
Let me see, bro.
Nigga, what does that mean?
Gang, bro, we doing a little podcast right now, bro. If you was trying to help an upcoming artist, what would you tell him?
Oh, dude. Honestly, bro, here. Because I just had a moment where I cooked up a crazy shoe design off some basic. If you an upcoming artist, bro, don't look at social media. Don't look at none of that. What you need to look at is your everyday life. Try and find inspiration for your pieces through everyday life. That's real energy that you can regulate. You can decide if you want to choose that energy from everyday life into a creative medium in terms of anger expressionism, or if you want to reflect on it in a positive light. But use the energy that you get from your everyday life to fully and totally influence your work. Because if you're using social media, then you just following an algorithm that has been made by people who are only trying to capitalize off of your product without including you in any of the benefits. So simply just use your personal life to fund your creative energy, and then use social media and use their system for you to really blow up and make some crazy moves. But get the influence from your everyday life so that everything is utterly and purely you. But yeah.
No, you speaking
Real shit, my boy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you definitely gonna be on the episode, family.
But yeah.
But as far as sinners, Ryan Coogler.
Ryan Coogler.
Shit. I ain't know, bro. I still gotta get this shit out the studio for real.
Tight. Nah, it's cool. I was just there today. I moved a couple things out, but yeah, hey, we'll figure it out, man.
Alright, bet. See what Armand on later too. Okay.
Oh shoot. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Yeah. I will. I got you.
All right, bro.
I bet.
No, that's true. I told you, bro, was gonna say something real. So I had to ask him, but no, okay, so. But back to you talking about, like, you know, like I was talking about how when I got my foot in the door or something, it's just like, you know, look, same thing with the clothing, bro. So me and Meech, bro, when we, you know, in high school, you know, had our brands or whatever. I was taking it seriously more because that's when I started printing more shirts. Like I printed the Deja Vu shirts, the Rex shirts, but I wasn't taking it fully. But you know what I'm saying? We had saw our principal is Lisa Phillips. That's the GOAT right there. I'm telling you, do y'all research on Lisa, bro. That's the GOAT right there. But no, so she, you know, we saw her. We had did like a little, it was like a pep rally or something, and we saw her like now we gotta catch her just to talk to her about getting our brands in like the school store or whatever like that, right? And she was walking away. Me and Meech is like high in the stands. And he like, no, I started walking away. I'm like, no, Meech, bro, we got to go run after her right now. Like, let's come on. We ran, whatever. And we caught up to her, got talking to her. And she like, and we basically, you know, was telling her like, you know, we're trying to get our brand in the clothes store. We trying to get more promotion for all that stuff. You know, we telling her our plans and it's just about us and our life. And she like, this news lady gonna be here tomorrow. Be ready. Straight tomorrow. She's straight like, I'm talking about, she made a call in our faces. Got the news there the next day, bro. And you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? And that's another problem with that. What happened when that happened? That's when I was banned on Instagram. That's what it really messed me up, because I was banned on my main Instagram, so I ain't want to make a post for real. But you know what I'm saying? Me and Meech did that interview. We was on the news, and that really put I feel like that was a big part of Meech, like, you know, going up in his brand, like, you know, shout out to bro for sure. And I just feel like I used that definitely, like people, you know, a bunch of people was texting me, and then Meech posting on his page, that thing went up, like, you know, a bunch of people saw it, but you know, I didn't really take advantage of how I should have. And then, like I said, like every time something like that happened to me, it was kind of like you said, like when something big happened, it's like, you know, I'm gonna compare it to somebody else, and on top of that, every time I actually get something going, bro, I quit. Like the same thing. Yeah, like with the YouTube, bro, I blew up. I stopped doing YouTube. Clothing. My clothes are on the TV, bro. I stopped focusing on it, bro. And it's just like, that's my main problem, is like self-sabotage. Yeah. And like, I've been doing that my whole life, no matter what it is. Same thing. Even with the camera a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really, you know what I'm saying? I really had motion with it. And me having motion just made me like it less, I guess. Or I don't know, but like, I always do that when I'm finna be successful or something. I just give up on it, bro.
Yeah, no, I definitely get that. Because like, for me, a lot of times it's hard to keep like continuous communication with people, especially like people that's like outside of like people that's already my mentors. So like sometimes it'd be hard to like keep communication with making new mentors and things like that, with opportunities, because like I had met, I say her name. I'm about to say she cool, so it don't really matter. But I met April Walker.
Who that?
She fashion designer. Like really, her work like resonated like back in the '90s for real. Walker wear.
Gotta do my research, bro.
Yeah,
look her up.
I say I'm gonna put her on the screen, but did stuff with like Tupac.
Man, that's crazy. That's all she got mad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was doing stuff with Tupac back in the day. Mike Tyson. Like everything, like she like work with a lot of people, and I met her at over at Pencil Lewis College.
That's what that one thing, or that's another one with the
that's
shoes
the one
and stuff?
with the shoes, yeah.
Okay.
Shoe design. So if y'all know what Pencil Lewis College is, it's free promo. But nah, they cool. But so it's the only HBCU in Michigan, located here in Detroit.
I didn't even know that was HBCU. You just said it. That's crazy.
Located here in Detroit. It used to be a business school, and that shut down. And then this guy, he was one of the lead designers for Reebok for a little bit, as well as Nike. Dr. Dwayne Edwards had bought the school because he was like, we want to make more opportunities for just like black students like get their name out there, black designers, black entrepreneurs. So he bought the school and then repurposed it and kept it as a business school, but also led it more towards that design field.
I thought it was just straight art school. I didn't even know I didn't even know that back.
Yeah, so it's design and business, but they got like a lot of networking when it comes to like just all the industry standard stuff like StockX, Foot Locker, like pretty much all the major shoe brands, New Balance, Nike, Reebok, Adidas, all that. But yeah, I had met her and I hit her up and was trying to plan out some meetings with her, but just like with things that was like going on at the time with life, like I just like I said like, hey yo, like let's do this, like meet up, and she was like, yeah, let's have a meeting next week or whatever. Didn't follow up on it, you know, and then crazy, and I just let it keep building up time wise. I was like, I feel like right now, like if I trying to right now, I could still like get a hold of her. Yeah, at the same time, it's like when that time easier. Yeah, it's like when that time build up, you just like, damn, how would that shit pass over now? Oh well, yeah. But yeah, it's sometimes with things like that, it's just difficult. Just like staying consistent with people, and I think that's like one thing that definitely hold me back sometimes. Just like you have it right there, but you're not using it to the fullest capability. That's like similar to like how I feel with college and things. Like I'm in this environment. Like I got a full ride scholarship to College for Creative Studies.
Shout out you, gang. That's a big thing, man. That's another thing you downplay too, though. That's a big thing. Bro.
I got full ride. Like people go to that school and they say I got a full ride, but like they don't have a full ride. Like I actually got a full ride scholarship to that school. That's one of the most prestigious art schools in the world.
That's what I'm saying. Like people who made crazy junk came from CCS. Shout out CCS, bro.
Yeah, it's a really good school, but
shout out Cass too, bro. I ain't even typed the rep Cass, but shout out Cass, bro. And definitely Cass, like it's just so many people in there that it's just like I don't know, like all the stuff I was trying to do, Cass was a good spot for me, bro. I'm trying to do
just like as far as networking and everything like that.
Yeah, and then it's like people got kept, bro. Shout out Lisa, bro.
Shout out
Lisa, bro. She called the news like that's what I'm saying. Like now I'm thinking back on it, like that's kind of crazy, bro. Me and Meech we literally ran to her. She said she listened to us, bro, and she got the news there the next day. That's so real. Like I wish I would have had. If I was so like serious about my brand, how I was. Like how I am now, if I was back then, like I had like the stuff I got now, bro, I would have been going crazy, bro.
Sway had the answers.
But I should have that was my problem, bro. I never took it serious, bro. I started Rex in 20, bro. I started all of that junk, bro, in 2020, bro. You remember when we was in COVID, bro. That's when I really, I'm like, bro, we stuck in crib. I'm about to get these businesses going. That's when I first picked up a camera. That's when I first made the brand, bro. All that junk, but I ain't take it serious till like senior year gang. Like I was just procrastinating. Like I would wear the brand from time to time though. Like it's like I wasn't doing nothing, but I definitely wasn't taking it serious as I do now, or as I should have then. Like definitely when I had the connections, when I was around people every day, when I was really outside, bro, I should have been on that then. But shout out to this shirt too though, cause like the money came out happiness, bro. For real, this like I feel like this my only successful job, bro. Like I'm forever say that. Like
it's just about the blood though. This one right.
No, that one, bro got yeah, bro. I don't know if y'all hit, bro, but niggas who been on TikTok, bro. That 4 or 5 shots taken, bro. They got 1 million views in the shirt, bro. So like, it's so crazy because I can't even get in contact with him. But once again, it's my fault again, bro. Because I was talking to shout out my nigga Marion, bro. Because he be helping with the designs and shit, bro. He was like, I'm like, bro, I gotta get in contact with him. And he was like, you ain't had no like business card or nothing in the bag. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I be selling like that, bro. Because you know what I'm saying. But I wasn't even like. I don't know. I should have.
You ain't thinking in a moment. It was just spur of the moment type of thing.
But it's like I never
already had it prepared anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Like if I was fully prepared, I would have had it in the moment, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like I had them in like the little seal packs, but I should have had something with my brands and stuff on there. Yeah. Somebody could have bought that today. I'll never find my shit again.